Hi, I'm Hunter Howe, one of the designers of the Sims 2 expansion pack team. For a long time now, Sims players have really been excited about the idea of weather and changing seasons in the game, and we've decided to have an expansion pack now that's all about those things. Also, we've decided to give the player a whole bunch of new things to do around the house. So, let me show you a little bit about the Sims 2 seasons.
Let's start off in spring. And you can notice right off the bat that we've got weather in this pack, and rain is one of those types of weather. And these are associated with different seasons, so in spring it may rain more, in winter obviously it'll snow more. And these different forms of weather are not just visual, they introduce a whole bunch of new activities for Sims to perform around the house. And we definitely did want it to be around the house. We didn't want you to have to go to another lot to have your Sims enjoy what this pack has to offer. And you can see right now, we're just giving a gift. It's just a new activity that's also based around family. Family is something that's pretty important in this pack, as all of these different seasonal activities are really for bringing families together for Sims. And we've really stepped up sort of the presence of nature on Sims lots. And right here you can see that butterflies are just coming by on a spring day and you can catch them. All of these different ways that nature is coming to your lot introduce new activities that can be performed by a bunch of people together. You can see there's a pond out in the back, and fishing is in this pack as well. So go out to your backyard pond, fish for a bit, sell it, your fish for cash, or turn them into food. Speaking of food, here's Gramps tending to his orchard tree here. Gardening is a really big component to this pack. It's sort of that new Sims time management gameplay. You can see right there are two different ways to garden. There are your orchard trees, which are a little easier to take care of, and then there's garden plots like these, which are a bit more intensive, and she's taking care of it in a greenhouse, which, for spending a little extra money, it's a bit easier to take care of. Now we're going to have Dad place down some garden plots and then plant some eggplants, just to give you an idea of how this works. And these decisions that you make in the different seasons will play out over the course of the year, so he might be planting these right now, and it might take until fall for them to harvest. Sims can, in fact, be better at gardening than one another. There is an idea of the gardening talent, so the more you garden, the more skilled you'll get. At the end, maybe you'll learn to actually be able to talk to plants and communicate with them, and that helps them grow a bit more effectively. And now we've switched over to summer, and summer's really all about having fun with friends and family. And we've augmented the pool in a number of ways. We've added curved pieces so that you can create new shapes. We've added reflections and ripples in the pool, and pool games like Marco Polo, and the pool slide. And you can even now paint the walls and floors of the pool to give it a, unique look. Different seasons are better for doing actually different things. So summer might be a time of having fun and, you can see just hanging out with people and building relationships. But fall might be a time of skill building and doing things at work. And whenever you choose to do things in these different seasons, you might have different benefits to doing them at those particular times. So it might be easier to build skill in the fall. So here we are in fall. A lot like you expect it to be in real life, leaves are falling off of trees. And this is also the time where you're going to end up harvesting a lot of your fruits and vegetables. And also you might notice that my Sims are wearing warmer clothes right now. There's an idea in the pack of Sims being warm or cold, and you need to dress them appropriately for each season. So we've added a whole bunch of new clothes to keep Sims warm. You notice actually that fall here has a bit of a warmer color to it. We've actually changed some of the lighting in this pack to enhance sort of the mood of the different seasons. So you got some warmer colors in fall, and it's a little bit less saturated in winter. And we found that this really gave a different feel to each of the seasons playing them. Everybody likes kicking leaves and jumping in leaves. It's a wonderful activity that Sims will do for hours on end. So Gramps right now is going to go harvest those oranges that he was tending in the spring. Orchard trees will be active at certain times of the year, so it's pretty easy, you just go outside and you can pick them when they're ready to be picked. But if you tend them and take care of them, you'll have better oranges in the end. produce has an idea of quality, so if you really take good care of it and really spend a good amount of time, then you'll get better stuff. And so I can have this eggplant, and I can actually take it inside and juice my eggplant. And, you know, being a really good eggplant, there might be some effect on the simulator to make my Sim's life easier. So if I juice a really good orange, it might cure a cold. So as you can see, a big visual change here as we jump ahead to winter. Obviously snow is a big part of this, and you actually notice my cursor right now is showing what's underneath the snow, a useful thing to see if I've lost anything on my lot. But you can see snow accumulates on pretty much everything, the trees and any objects I place outside. This was a pretty big technical challenge for us, and really anything you stick out there is going to get covered with snow. As you can see right here, some more activities for performing outside in the snow. So build a snowman, or make snow angels, have a snowball fight, things like that. Things to bring families, give them more activities to do together. So Mom here is going to make a snow angel, and Son's going to come over and make a snow angel as well. And you can see in the background there, my orchard trees are now dormant at this season. So obviously I'm not going to be picking a bunch of oranges at this time of the year. Something that's actually interesting is that you're able to customize your neighborhood seasons. So if you want to create a particular climate, you could actually make a neighborhood that's winter all year round. We've got a bit of a snow war breaking out here with a bunch of Sims. Some of these activities actually support a whole bunch of Sims, and it's kind of fun to see a community lot break out into a giant snow war. And it looks like Dad right here is going to go over and wish for some money. This is a new reward object, the Wishing Well, which has some very unpleasant, unexpected consequences to wishing on it too often. But as you can see right here, Sims 2 Seasons does have giant sacks of cash that fall out of the sky, so that's rather pleasant for your Sims as well.
So that's it for my preview of The Sims 2 Seasons. It's going to be shipping around February 27th, and it's got totally sweet weather effects, it's got cool seasonal gameplay, and a whole lot of new activities for your Sims to enjoy outside. So that's about it. Thanks a lot.